Hello friends, I'm USA Today best-selling author Hildie McQueen, and I write medieval Highlander romance as well as Romantasy series that I just published, and some contemporary. I also love paper planning, so that is what I usually share on this channel. So today I am going to be doing a flip through of the first half of the year because I just finished out the last week of June in my Happy Planner. So this is a planner that I use as my memory planner. It has extender discs, which are the biggest discs, and it's already getting kind of chunky, so I'm wondering how it's probably gonna fill up every single space available with these chunky discs by the end of the year. But that'll be fun. I love that. So let's do a flip through of the first 6 months of 2025. So this planner is actually the cover is Happy Planner, but the planner itself is from Plan. I called it a Happy Planner because of the disc, but actually the cover and the disc are from Happy Planner, but the planner itself is from Plan. I loved it because it's so cute, and it's each cover is very like seasonal for the month, so I thought it was really pretty, so I ended up buying it. So let's get started. My friend Jane lettered my name. That's not my handwriting. I wish I could do that. I always, when I get a new planner, ask her to hand letter my name on there, and she also gave me these stickers. All right, so let's go into, I didn't fill this part out at all. So let's go into January. That's the cover for January. I don't know if I need to, yeah, I'll zoom out just a little bit more. Is that too much? Maybe I want you guys to be able to see things. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at this. All right, so this is how I did January. I don't know if I think I filled it out after the month was over, so not a lot of it is. I just kind of put little things just so it would be filled out. Okay, the first week of January is this kind of dark sticker colors. I don't know, dark blue and gold. My older brother passed away just before the new year. As a matter of fact, he died the same day, I think 8 years after his wife died. So my half brother is a lot older than me, and I didn't get to know him that well, but what I learned about him was that he is an incredible person. He was a pastor for a church in Detroit. All right, so that's the first week. I did go to Greenville to a meetup held by the Upstate Planners. Greenville, South Carolina. That was fun. The second week was super rainy, and it snowed. What day did it snow? I'm trying to, it snowed on the 10th of January. So, and I started getting sick. So this sickness will go on for a few weeks. It was like the flu, but worse. And then I went and got a test because I thought it might be COVID. And they like, well, you have all the symptoms of either COVID or the flu, but you tested negative for both. So who knows what it was. Let's call it the crud. So I didn't go to church or anything because I felt horrible. So I never left the house. And here's a picture I took of my little dog, Pablo. He's in the snow, and then over here he's having a pup cup from Dunkin'. I don't remember why him and I were out and about. Oh, you know what? Actually, I think I brought him the pup cup home. No, that's the car. Never mind. He must have been with me somewhere, because it doesn't look like we went to any vet appointment, so I don't know. Probably just took him with me to get donuts, because we have a Dunkin' Donuts right down the street. I like this kit, even though it's kind of minimal. I like the graphics, they're pretty. The next week is my trip to Detroit. I was still super sick, actually flew in. Was meaning to go to the viewing, but I ended up just crashing in my room because of just the travel to get there just took it all out of me. It was super cold there. I think it was like 10 degrees or 14 degrees during the service. It was a very nice service. And so I flew there on Tuesday, attended all the funeral and all that on Wednesday, and then flew back on Thursday. And got home, and it looks like I had a hair appointment on Friday. Still wasn't feeling that bad, but I was very congested, and then my dog passed away. So he passed away on Saturday at 5:30 in the evening. He was with me on the couch. It was a very peaceful passing. He just did we knew he was very sick, so I put him on the doggy bed and put him next to me, and I just was kind of petting him and talking to him, and then he just took a big deep breath and kind of like a sigh. He just went and he passed away. He just did. It was sweet, very sweet. Here's a picture of my half siblings, my brother's children. I think there's one missing. I don't remember. Let's see. I don't know. I should know more. I don't think there's any missing. I think that was it. I think that's all of them. Yeah, that's all of them. All right. The following week, I did this really pretty kind of bluish theme. And I think it turned out really sweet. And it got super cold this week, 28 degrees, which is really low for my area. And it snowed again on the 22nd. And what else happened this day? Looks like we had some kind of gathering. Oh, we had a gathering on Sunday. I was going to say, why is my friend with a drink? Yeah. We went to this place that we really like. That's called Mirin Kitchen, Mirin, and celebrated our friend Myrna's birthday. Then we had book club, a bunch of stuff going on. And then I won a door prize at the meetup. Put a picture of Pablo with a scarf on, pictures of snow. Yeah, it looks like other than that, it was a very busy 2 weeks, actually. And then on Monday, I drove with my daughter to Sandy Springs, which is around the Atlanta area, because she has an autoimmune disease, and it's called Behçet's, and she found a specialist, and it's hard to find doctors who specialize in Behçet, so we went to Atlanta for her first appointment with a doctor. And then the last week of January was my daughter's birthday. She's the one that we went to Atlanta. And I went to I was like trying this outfit on. I don't know if you could see it. I wanted to see if I liked it for this event I was going to. Doesn't look like I did a lot. I was still kind of lethargic. I don't know if it was the weather or getting over whatever I had. And this is a card I made at a event on Saturday. And this was in Peachtree City, which is south of Atlanta. And we had it was like a Valentine's / winter theme. So, yeah. And, I know. On Friday, gosh, I'm so confused. Yeah, Friday we had a gathering for my friend Kita's birthday, and we did a flower arranging class. And it was so much fun. So these are from the flower arranging class, these two and that. And then, I don't know, what does that say? Oh, Panera. It's like kind of Panera. What is Panera? And yes, we did that on Friday. And then on Saturday, went to the Galentine's gathering. My friend Lisa and I rode from Augusta. Our friend Janet already lives in the Atlanta area, but we met her there and had so much fun. And I wore the outfit that I had bought on, on Wednesday. And it worked out perfectly. And then, because we were supposed to wear like something Valentine's inspired, and the sweater has hearts on it. And then on Sunday, I watched a football match between Manchester City and Arsenal. And yeah, this is my favorite club, is Manchester City, and it's football. I guess for Americans, soccer, but I call it football because to me it should be football because they only touch the ball with their feet. They can't touch it with their hands. So that to me is the real football. I don't know why Americans decided to call football, American football, football. Maybe because they run? I don't know. Who knows? All right. More pictures from the Galentine's gathering. So this is the cover for February. Super cute. Now, I didn't do a lot of decorating on the monthly. First week is kind of a strange color for February. I don't know why I picked brown, but it's a coffee theme. I think it turned out really pretty. Doesn't look, finally, I think I kind of had a day at home. Hubby and I went to Fresh Take because they just opened up and we were not impressed. And then I did go to a Galentine's event at this little boutique near us, and we had fun. I watched a movie. Yeah, it was kind of a nice chill week. The week after that is Valentine's. Ooh, this is pretty. Let's see. Went to Bonefish to meet with my friends. I don't know if we just went to hang out. I think one of my friends came in from out of town. I don't know. But anyway, there had to be a reason for it because we usually only go to Bonefish when we're celebrating something. Then on Friday, my hubby and I went out to, because it was Valentine's Day, we went to this Thai restaurant and we really enjoyed it. They have these flowers at every table, and we got chocolate. I guess we both got chocolates and stuff. It was super nice. On Saturday, we went to this winery in Aiken, South Carolina, and we had a lot of fun. We tasted wine flights, and some of them were frozen wine slushies or just the wine. And that was a lot of fun. I didn't drink that much because I was driving. On Sunday, we met to eat at Victoria's, a Mexican restaurant, after church. And then my daughter Ronnie came to join us. And I think, then Saturday, I'm so confused. Oh, you know what? We went to a bookish meetup with book club. I have two book clubs, but the Aiken book club. And then after that, I went to the winery that's right. So I knew there was 3 or 4 things happening this week. So back to Hildie doing all kinds of crap. The following week after that, I went and got my hair colored. The theme is pets. Really like this one. And then on Thursday, left and drove to Daytona Beach and had a book conference there. The book event is called Coastal Magic, and all these pictures are from the Coastal Magic event. The historical authors, we all wore historical outfits based on what period we wrote our books for, and we had several historical events. And then the theme of it was I don't remember, but they have every year they do a murder mystery kind of dinner, and this year it was like steampunk. And she's the organizer. Her name is Jennifer. These are 2 readers that I met. They're so sweet. And then this is a table every author gets to sit with reader fans. These ladies were so amazing. They were so nice. And this is my bestie Boo. And she always plays a part in the murder mystery because she's actually an actress. So This is my oldest daughter. She is my PA during these events. So really cute. Okay, the following week after that, I got some writing done, filmed. Hubby and I met our friend Judy at this old-timey barbecue place. And it was, I didn't eat anything. I'm not a barbecue fan, but they liked it. I had a plate piled with rice and hash and something else they put on the plate. And it just looked like a mound of mush to me. I don't know. I took it home so my husband could eat it. I was like, no. I should have just got some turkey or something. I don't know. Anyway, no, I'm not a fan, but they really liked it. Looks like Friday I was having a hard time getting back into the writing thing. On Friday night, there was supposed to be a point in time when you could see all the planets, like most of the planet, like 5 of the planets. So we went to the lake at night to see the planets, and we only saw Venus and one other one, but we could not see all the planets. Some people had telescopes and all that, and they let us look through them. They're like, there's this, there's that. I'm like, I don't see nothing. But anyway, it was fun. And then hubby and I we met friends for lunch at Japanese, and then him and I that afternoon went to the Imperial Theater, which is downtown Augusta, and watched The Wizard of Oz because one of my friends was in it. Was she? I think so. Who knows? Anyway, it was a lot of fun. I think she was. I think it was the same lady that I told you guys is an actress. I think she played a part. Usually I only go if she's in the play. But it was really well done. So that is the end of where am I? February. So March, this is the cover for March. See the little shamrocks. Okay, and then this is how I decorated the month. You know, looking back at this, I'm like, man, I do something every week. No wonder I'm tired all the time. On Tuesday, I was driving to an appointment, and I found a little old dog wandering down the street, so I ended up picking up the little dog, canceling my appointment, coming back home, and posting around the neighborhood to see who he belonged to. This is the little dog. I forgot his name. What was his name? I forget. Anyway, his mommy came and found them, and she was like so upset. She was just crying because he's really, really old. He was like 12 or 13, I think. There's Pablo in the background growling. But he was sweet. He looked like a terrier mix, like a Yorkie mix. On Wednesday was Ash Wednesday. Thursday we went to First Watch for lunch. It was pretty good. Hubby had not been there, so it was his first time going. Got a headache that day. I wrote it down because I hardly ever get headaches, so to me it's something that I'm really not good with. And then on Saturday, did not do a lot. I just was preparing for a big event that we were having the following week, and then went out to lunch with friends. On Sunday, we went to a Mexican restaurant called Monterey's, and then stopped at this donut shop that is voted the best donuts in the area, and the donuts were so good. We have been back a couple times. And I was reading Listen for the Lie by Amy Tintero. It was a really good book. Next week, it's a pink theme, but it's supposed to be planner chic. Oh, this one's supposed to be Field of Flowers, and I didn't even say anything about the decor. I think it turned out good. I did a spread where I put all the decor mainly in the middle. I do like the way it turned out. And the theme for this was planner chic, but I ended up using almost all pink, so pink and black. And let's see. Hamburger lunch at Vineyard Church. I don't remember what that's about. Not at all. I went to go visit my stepdaughter. It looks like I went shopping at Marshall's and Ross for what? Blouses. Working on my book. Then I guess I was reading the advanced reader copy of The Darkest Night, which is the third book in the Cursed Kingdom series. This Saturday I had book club at a Chinese restaurant, and then on Sunday we I went to church by myself because there was a big thunderstorm and my husband was up all night, so he stayed home. And then we did not go to lunch this day. Just came later on. We went to a reception for the new worship pastor, or worship leader, I should say. And I am not sure why there's a picture of my two planning friends. Oh, I think we met to discuss it. Met to discuss that event that was coming up. Yeah, that must have been it. All right. Oh, there was a storm this night. Saturday night was a big storm. This is St. Patrick's Day, and of course, the shades of green was the theme. Looks like I spent a lot of writing. I don't know why that says battle. Then finished the book, the end. Oh, I was so proud of my battle scene. All right, final chapter got written and done, yay. Just in time for the big event that's called Planners at Tiffany's. And the theme for it was travel and international travel, I don't know, something like that. Travel destinations, I think. And so it was so cute. We had suitcases, and every table was themed after a different travel destination. We had England, we had Turkey, we had Paris, we had Savannah, we had Italy, England, Japan, Korea, and Jamaica. I think that's all of them. I don't know. We didn't have a Greece table, did we? No, I don't think we had Greece. Somebody was saying they were going to do Greece, and they ended up not doing it. I'm missing one, and I can't remember what. I think it was Egypt. Yeah, Egypt. So it was nice. Okay. And because it's Tiffany's, like breakfast at Tiffany's, we all wore the Tiffany colored shirts. The following week, went to lunch with my sister, met them at the Mirror Infusion, and we talked about a cruise that we were getting ready to go on because it was going to be their first cruise. I had really bad back pain, went to the chiropractor twice because I couldn't even sit. And also I was about to fly out of town, so that's why I needed to look after my back. Flew to DC on Thursday. Seems like I always travel on Thursdays. Went to a DC Journal and Planner convention. It was so much fun. And this is my table of people. They gave us black and yellow shirts. Then we went to go eat at this place called the City Tap House. So the pizza was really good. Oh my lambs. Went to this place called Jenny Bix. And it was a stationery store that I think we were in there for 2 hours. I could have been there like another 2 hours. It was so fun. Stationery junkie, yes. So that's a picture I took of one of the shelf with all the way they had all the traveler's notebooks displayed. And so the convention was Friday and Saturday. We ate at Capital Burger twice. And then Sunday we were not leaving till late. I was supposed to leave at 6 a.m., but then I changed my flight. And so that gave my friend Cindy and I time to walk around DC, and we went to Old Debbit's Grill to have crab cake. And that was really good. And flew home. Picture out the airplane window. Yeah. My back hurt me the whole time I was there, but I was also doing stretches every night, or every time I got to my room, I would stretch out. It helped a lot. Well, this is the last week of March. This is the April cover. Very, very spring. Let's see if April's going to be just as busy. April, I like the decor on it. It's kind of cute. Okay. First week in April was a rainbow week. It was supposed to be a rainy day? I don't know. It looks like I did a rainbow spread. And I think I turned them. No, I don't know what I did. Okay, so I did a rainbow spread. I was back from DC. Somebody, something happened to fraudulent charges on my one debit card, so I had to get a new debit card. And I was cruising the following week, so that's a I had to go to the bank and get it done there and then there. I finished rewrites on a book. Went to Culver's for lunch. My back is hurting again. My friend Susie came into town and we went to this restaurant called Rocking Crab. It was so much fun. She stayed overnight. We celebrated her birthday. Her birthday was in March, but we didn't see her until this day. So we had a lot of fun. That's her opening one of her gifts. The following day, our friends and I joined our friend Jane, who taught us how to make fairy wreaths. And this was a kind of like a meetup, like a crafty group that we meet once every other month, I think. And so there's a picture of me attending. And then on Sunday, I did not go to lunch because Manchester City had a match against Manchester United. And it was 0-0. And here's a picture of my husband and Pablo hanging out outside. He loves the front yard. Our other dog, the black and white one, you hardly ever see because she's a recluse. Oh, and looks like my, whatever these are. I can't remember. We're blooming. Azaleas. Good Lord, azaleas. All right, then we go on a cruise. So, got a lot of work done on Monday, trying to get all things that I could get done before we left for the cruise. So I did the newsletter, journal for events, printed some pictures, and went to social media, scheduled some timed posts, and met with the dog sitter and everything. So we got a lot done on these 3 days. We left on Thursday, drove to where were we? Oh, Jacksonville. We're leaving out of Jacksonville. It's like a 4.5 hour drive. And then got on the boat and cruised. And then the following day we were at Freeport, hung out at Senor Frog's, and did a little shopping around Freeport. I don't think I bought anything. I bought one t-shirt and then I ended up giving it away because I didn't like it after I got home. Then the following day went to Nassau. I appointed myself walking tour guide and got everybody lost, and so make for fun time. It took us forever to get to the Queen's Stairs, and then when we finally get there, they were closed because of a construction project. Here's hubby in Nassau, me and my sister in Freeport, and this is my sister. All her kids came with their significant others, and then it was Kurt, myself, my friend Cindy, and our niece, and her niece, Jeannie, our niece. On the 13th, it was a chill day at sea. Very nice, fun trip. Here's me leaning on a flamingo that I almost knocked over. I didn't know it was going to be so light. And here's a picture of hubby with a pirate skeleton. What else? Yeah. On the following week, we got back to Jacksonville, drove home, got to hang out with the little dogs, slept really good, and then I had a scratchy throat. Yay. Tuesday, did laundry, washed clothes, got... I actually read through a manuscript, which is kind of weird that I do that the day after getting home. I normally take a day off, but I didn't. And then I ordered stuff for a table that I was sponsoring at DCP Journal. I don't know. Slept until 7 a.m. Okay, that's really early. I don't know why I said until. Went to a doctor's appointment for my allergies and had an x-ray for my shoulder. I got frozen shoulder for the second time. So I've had it since then. Now I know since when it started. Okay, yeah, April 16th. Started planning my friend Cindy's birthday. Went to lunch at Olive Garden. Went to Lidl to buy fruit and Easter candy. On 18, both my husband and I got sick. It was Good Friday. Didn't get to go anywhere, do much because we were sick. Hung out at home, and I was sick again. So we just watched TV and hung out. On Sunday, it was Easter. We went to service, and then, it looks like I had book club this day. And then I went to California Dreaming on Sunday, so I must have felt better. This is a picture of the front of the church. And then this is a picture of these geraniums that I planted. They're still alive. It's a miracle. The third week of April. Yeah, third week of April, I did in this really pretty, like, traveling theme. Because guess what? I was traveling again. So, just designed some stickers for the trip. Had lunch at Kyoto, which was so disappointing because we used to go to this restaurant all the time and the food was nasty. Different ownership, we're not going back. I started packing things I said in a boring suitcase because my favorite suitcase got broken during my DC trip. One of the wheels got broken off. Flew out on Thursday to Houston, Texas. And got an Uber to the hotel, and then we met with our friends there who are also from here, and we went out for tacos. Friday and Saturday were so much fun, chaotic but so much fun. Here's a picture of the four of us hanging out. It was called the Little Craft Fest. Somebody did a cartoon of us. This is the first day and all the shopping and stuff I bought. This is a picture with one of my heroes from this is, let's see, Irene from Simply Gilded, Cynthia from One Ton in a Million, and I thought I had a picture of, no, that's not Irene from Simply, that's Irene from Simply Gilded. This is Marge from Once More with Love, sorry. Yeah, that's Marge. I'm like, that's not Irene, that's Irene, Marge. And I put on here that Cynthia from One Ton in a Million, but she's not there. That's me and my friend Lisa. I don't know. Anywho's, got up at 4 o'clock in the morning so we could get to the airport on time to fly home. And while we were gone, we also got to eat seafood, Korean, and I put on here that the food in Houston was really good. The following week, part of April and the beginning of May, did my nails, went to Atlanta because my daughter had another appointment with the specialist. It looks like I organized around the house. Went and met my friends for lunch at this place called the Boll Weevil. Hubby went along. Went to Home Goods and got some gifts. It was fun. And then met the birthday party that I was planning earlier this month finally happened. We went to this place called the Neon Fig. It was in Aiken, South Carolina. It was so much fun. I had a really good turnout. And here's her opening her gifts. Had anxiety really bad. I almost got us in a wreck. Don't drive if you have anxiety really bad. Bad idea. So anyway, that was Saturday. On Sunday, hubby and I went to the Greek festival. There's a picture of us in line to get our gyros, and then the Greek beer and my gyro. It was so good. It was so good. And I bought, what did I buy? Hubby bought some soaps and I bought some earrings. Oh, and of course I bought some baklava. Let's go into May. Oh, this is a cover for May. Very seasonably perfect. This is one of the birthday cards. May is my birthday that my friend Cindy made for me. I like how she puts out like all these pictures. And she goes back to like, this is like, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago. And then some more current ones. So that's really, really sweet. And then she puts more pictures in the front. She really puts a lot of effort into our birthday cards. So this is how I decorate it in May. I really like it. I think it's really pretty. It looks like I stopped filling it out. I might have to go back and fill it out. The first week is supposed to be Paris. So this says I did the middle again. Looks like I didn't feel well. I didn't sleep well. I had a stomach issue in my sinuses. And then looks like I finally got to sleep on and got productive on Wednesday. And then I had a color appointment and got my color done. And went to have lunch with my friends at Victoria's, and it looks that, well, this day we got a horrible service this day. Been going there for years, and I don't know who these people were, but the server was horrible. Friday, doesn't look like, it looks like I still didn't feel well, so stayed home and skipped going to my pastor's daughter's was having a graduation party. Skipped it because I still wasn't feeling well. Saturday, Manchester City had a game against Southampton. I should say a match. Relaxed. And then watched TV. On Sunday, went to have lunch at this place called Monterey that we go to a lot. I got prayer at church for my belly. And then went and met my daughter, and we watched Anastasia at the Imperial Theater. It was a really good play. She didn't know the story about Anastasia. You know, it's the story about the Romanovs. And you know how for a long time it was rumored that one of the Romanovs' daughters had survived when they got executed. And so this is a play about that, musical. It was really well done. And then my daughter gave me these bracelets. So 2 little words or 3 little words. It's the company. One of them says dog mom and the other one says my person. I just thought that was so sweet. So sweet. Okay, the next week is supposed to be shades of pink, and that's exactly what I did. Let's see. This is my daughter's. Her birthday's on May 13th. I was supposed to go see her, but did I go? I don't remember. I don't think I went there, but it's a picture of me and her just because it was her birthday, so I wanted to put a picture of her. And just regular stuff around the house. We met our friends to eat at Pizza Central, our Thursday standing lunch date. And got my friend Judy, her birthday was also on the 13th, and got her little gift. There she is with her gift. Apparently I had a lot to journal about, so I added this page. Okay, and then over here, looks like we had the book club that meets in Aiken every other month. We met. I had a doctor's appointment. Still had to stay on cholesterol medication. I lost over 50 pounds. Well, yeah, with all my stomach issues, I should be like skin and bones, but I still like to eat, so that's not going to happen. Stopped at Second and Charles to get gifts for the May 31st. I don't know what's happening on May 31st at this point, but obviously I was picking up gifts for it. I was reading The Paris Daughter. I forget the author's name. Kristen Hamill, I think. Something like that. This is me and my friend Lisa. Went to the Aiken Library and did book blinging. We had fun. And then that night I had book club at Mellow Mushroom downtown. We discussed the book, Something as a River, Flow as a River. It was an interesting book. Not my favorite. Then church service, and we went to go eat at Southbound. Barbecue with daughter and son-in-law and 4 friends. And then we were sitting outside. It was so much fun. And then it started raining, so we had to go inside. It was not as much fun inside. Here's my friend Jane, and she runs the book club. And there's a group of girls that attended, and me and my friend Lisa, who also attended. No, this is us at book club. Book club, book bling. Okay. Second week is bookish is the theme. Not really in love with this spread. And it looks like I had a mammogram, and then I had lunch at Rooted with my friend Mary Margaret. Then the following day I met my other friends. Hubby and I met them for lunch at Medina's. I had the chorizo dip. That's probably why I have a bad stomach, y'all. I eat all too much. Went to Belk to return some pants and got some cute sandals. And then hubby and I went to Lowe's to pick up some plants because he decided he's going to do a garden, try his hand at gardening. On Friday, we were celebrating my friend Lakeisha's birthday, so we went to this place called Augusta Candle Company where you can blend oils and make your own candles. That was a lot of fun. After that, we went to this place called Soleil and had super yummy food so she could open her gifts. Went to a chiropractor appointment as well. And then this is my candle. I named it Haters because they were picking on me. On Saturday, I left town again. My sister Gemma and I drove to Lincolnton, North Carolina, which is about a little over 3 hours away. Met with our other sister for Cuban, and then we went to her house and hung out. We all had to get on my brother's case because he's been not taking care of himself. So 3 of the 4 sisters attacked him. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, the quiet sister talked to him because he would listen to her because she never says anything. So it was kind of shocking when she started talking. Had a good conversation with them, and then we drove back on Sunday. It was a good sermon. Somebody gave me a gift. No, I don't know who's that. I guess somebody gave me a gift. I don't know. I'm confused. Manchester played, who's FH? Fulham? I think Fulham? I don't know. There was a match anyway. Oh, that's right. It's okay. I went to Miyako after service and got a gift from somebody. Was it my daughter, I think? Yeah. It was nice to see my brother. I hadn't seen him in a while. The following week, the theme was coquette. It's my birthday week, which is, I'm surprised that I don't have more written down. I did some writing this day. I was like, oh my God, I turned 63. I got to pick where we were going. On Thursday, I picked the Chop House because I had to get my engagement ring sized because I lost so much weight. And after that's when I went to get my engagement ring sized, this one. And while I was in there talking to them about it and everything, my brother, hubby went and bought me an emerald tennis bracelet, which is so beautiful. I'm spoiled. So on my actual birthday, though, I decided to go see the places that I got things for free. So I went to Starbucks and got a free iced, what's it called? Horchata coffee, I think. And then I also went to, what's this place called? I went somewhere else and got something free. Where did I go? I went to 2 or 3 places and got free stuff. I don't remember where. I should have wrote it down here, and I didn't. Then my daughter sent me a nothing but little cake. No, it was a box with little bundt cakes in it. Should have spoiled me this year. And a lot of admin work to do, but I was had anxiety, and then it was stormy. I went to Belk to do another return and to look for clothes that fit because all my clothes is big. I didn't see anything exciting, but I did get a couple of pants and 2 blouses. Had a planner meetup on the 31st at the local library, and then celebrated my birthday afterwards. And I got some of the cutest stuff. The following day, went to church. Then my sister and I jumped in the car and went to Conyers, which is about an hour and 45 minutes away, to meet my oldest daughter, so he could finally give her birthday gifts. And we met at this place called Taco Mac. And yeah, so there's me and my oldest daughter, and she gave me this beautiful ring. She's a manager at K Jewelers, so I always get some nice jewelry. It's really cute. I love it. Okay, and then who gave me this? Oh, this is from my one daughter. Yeah, my youngest daughter. I thought it was really pretty. And then this one is from my friend Artisha. I had to save it because it's so cute. All right, that's the good thing about Happy Planner or planners, disc planners, is that you can punch it and add things to your planner. We're finally to June, so let's go. June's cover, summer. This is how I've done so far. Then first week, the theme is floral fun, and I did this like corally pink and green. Visited my stepdaughter. The Black Dagger Brotherhood is a vampire series. The premiere of the series on television started. So I've read all the books like twice, maybe 3 times, maybe 4. So a lot of people, it was so many people excited about this TV premiere that we crashed the site. I started my very first Bible journaling group. It's funny to have Bible journaling right next to vampires, but I don't know that we had lunch at Pizza Central. We added a new member to our administrative team for the Georgia Planners. Went to our friend Stephanie to celebrate her birthday. Like 2 months late, we did a Zoom call with our other friend Julissa, who lives in South Korea. That was super sweet. She was half asleep, actually. But we woke her up. On Saturday, went to eat at Mi Casita with my hubby. Then we went grocery shopping. Then on Sunday, my friend Lauren came over and we hung out. It was so much fun. We just kind of chit-chatted the whole time. We went to eat at this restaurant called McNeely right after church, though. And then, probably ignore that. There was, this was funny. That was when they were having like a tiff, and they were like going at each other on TikTok or X or whatever that stuff is called. And I thought it was hilarious when I saw this graphic. I wonder if they ever made up. I don't even keep up. There's my friend Stephanie, who celebrated on Friday. And then, yeah, her opening a gift. All right. Second week of June, the theme is seaside. I really like this spread. It looks so different once I fill it out, doesn't it? Had a hair appointment, went out to lunch to German. Our friend Cindy Epps joined us. I think this was the day I was on the phone with the IRS. I was on hold for like an hour and a half before they answered the phone, maybe 2 hours. It was crazy. I was so annoyed. Went to a nail appointment, looks like. Then, this is a book I was listening to, Don't Believe Her by Nicola Sanders. That's a good book. Friday, met my sister at this restaurant called La Michoacana. We really enjoyed it. Since we're, raised Mexican, we like to go to authentic Mexican restaurants, so this is a pretty authentic one. On Saturday, we had an event. Gosh, I do a lot, don't I? That we had to get ready for and set up and everything. It was a lot of work, and my anxiety was high, but it turned out to be really, really good. Sunday was Father's Day, and we went to go eat at Wife Saver, and then my daughter and her hubby joined us, and that was fun. This is a picture of the Mexican restaurant we went to. Picture of me getting ready at this event, getting everything organized, and then this is a picture of hubby and our youngest. They are 2 peas in a pod. They are so funny. They're so alike. The next week, second to last week, is the week of Juneteenth, and that was the theme. And got sick on Monday, stomach issues. Finished the book. Oh man, I was so proud of me. Despite having the worst stomach issues, I powered through because I had to finish this book. Watched the Black Dagger Brotherhood. We drove to Ren's, which is out of town, for lunch. It was good country food. My friend Judy and I went to a fruit and vegetable stand. I got peaches, she got tomatoes, and then my hubby made peach ice cream. Delish. I was done with the book, so then I got to take a day off and work on other administrative stuff. And then on Saturday, my friends and I left town. Surprise, surprise. And we went to a barbecue meetup in Belton? No, what's the name of this? I forget the name. Oh, Smyrna, Georgia. And this is the three of us that drove from Augusta there. We had a lot of fun. We painted little pots. Here's a picture of me with my pot that I painted. The following day we went to church. We went to eat at the Mexican restaurant we like to do. Looks like one of my friends didn't make it and my anxiety was a bit up again. And I just wanted to be home. Then that afternoon, I spent the whole afternoon cleaning my office. It still looks really good. Okay, my throat is starting to hurt. All right, this is this current week that I decided to finish it out. The theme is Shades of Blue. My anxiety finally got lower. Watched Love Island. There's a picture of our other little dog, Pippa. There. She was 8 years since we got her, so this was her gotcha day. Finished off the rewrites on the last night. Watched the Black Dagger Brotherhood. Did some journaling. On Friday, did a Zoom call with the organizer of the February convention. And then on Saturday, had book club. And then on Sunday, that was today, we went to eat at this restaurant that's owned by ex-military, and it's all military themed, and that was fun. And my daughter, Ronnie, and her husband joined us, me and Ronnie. And then the picture of Pablo, who loves to hang out in the front yard. And I've said it many times, he wants to be an outdoor dog. So yeah, that is it. We are at July. Look at the difference. Can you guys see the difference between this is the first 6 months and this is the next 6 months? So I don't know how it's going to fit in here. So heading into the July. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.